Hello, my lovely YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. It is Serenity Soul Invictus. And as you can see, I am still mortified. And we're going to talk about a topic that is something that I wanted to discuss a while ago, but we're going to discuss it today. Why we bless our food. Now, as you know, a lot of religions and faiths around the world have been doing this for a very long time. I guess from the beginning of time, people have been praying over their food, or they say grace over their food. In other words, blessing their food. Why do we do this? So think about it. Most of the earth consists of water. Most of the earth is water. We all know this, right? For those of us who didn't, you learned something today. If you think about food, most of the food is water. Think about it. Think about ourselves. Most of our bodies made up of water. We are 75% or more, 75 plus percent water as human beings, or as beings being human, I like to say. But if you think about the food, about 60 plus percent of the food is water. This is why microwaves have become so popular. When you microwave food, the microwave is heating up the water molecules in the food. It's not heating the food itself. It's not heating the solid part of the food. It's heating the water that's within the food. And this is why it heats so quickly, because most of it is made up of water. So it is natural to say that water is consciousness as well. Now, I'm going to do another video, which I had planned to do before, talking about the significance of water. Water as an element, water in magic, and water as consciousness. So that's something else that you learned me today, that water is conscious. So it changes molecular structure. Molecularly, the structure changes based on consciousness and based on the consciousness of the consumer. The cook, the person who is consuming it, either one. Like I said, just like a microwave, think about it. When you microwave food, this is a little off. This is not exactly what the topic is, but just think about it. When you microwave food, all of the cellular makeup of the food changes, okay? Because why? The microwave has hit the water in the food. So there is a famous scientist who's done an experiment. I'm trying to find his name. Who's done an experiment on water, on consciousness and water. Dr. Masaru Emoto. Dr. Emoto has done many research and many tests proving that water picks up on consciousness, all right? The water, if you go and Google the water experiment, okay, by Dr. Emoto, okay? Not emoticon, Emoto. You're going to see that this experiment is very phenomenal. That the water he put in two different containers, all right? One side he spoke to positively, one side he spoke to very negatively or harshly, okay? So one side of the water, one tray had beautiful crystal formations, and the crystals that formed from that side were actually very beautiful, very well formed, symmetrical, heavenly looking, magnificent, gorgeous, all right? And the side that he spoke to negatively, it was the complete opposite. It's like the thing wasn't even formed. The crystals were barely formed. You could barely see shapes. It was asymmetrical. It was all over the place. It kind of looked like it had been sabotaged, like someone just poisoned the whole thing. Why? Because he spoke to it negatively, and it picked up on his vibrations. It picked up on his emotions. It picked up on his consciousness. All right? So the side that he said the negative things to, it was things such as, you idiot, things like, you're not growing well, I don't like you, blah, blah, blah. The side that was beautiful and that grew and formed pretty perfectly was the side that was being told and was given the feeling or the intention or the vibration of, I love you, of, aren't you growing beautifully? You're going to continue to grow beautifully. Those kind of thoughts, affirmations, okay, of the positive nature. All right. Same thing goes with the rice experiment. The rice experiment is basically the same thing, the same idea. Okay, the rice that was put in water in a container, the rice that was spoken to lovely, it continued to just sit there, and it was like it was preserved. It didn't rot, it didn't turn colors or anything, and I don't think it even had a smell after a while. And the rice that was spoken to negatively, saying, you fool, I hate you, all of that stuff, you're ugly, had already rotted, was discolored with mold, like rancid. It was horrible. So clearly, the water that was in this rice had taken on the consciousness of the person who was dealing with it. All right? So when you talk to your food, you are actually passing your intentions and your consciousness into your food. Whether you are a Muslim, whether you are a Christian, whether you are an atheist, whatever faith or path you walk, your consciousness, your intention has power. It holds power, and the food picks up on this. This is why people have blessed their food for thousands of years. When you sit down and you eat, you should say thank you to your food. This is something that we teach our children all the time to do, and they don't understand the significance of it, but they will after watching this video. When you sit down to eat, you thank the universe, you thank the creator for your food first and foremost, okay? The food didn't create itself. Second of all, you say, I'm thankful for this food, I'm thankful for this being provided for me in my life to sustain me, May this wonderful food be nutritious for my body. May this wonderful food be energizing and healthy for my body. May this wonderful, lovely, and beautifully made food be beneficial and be satisfying for my body and my taste buds, okay? May I enjoy this food, okay? When I say all of that, you're talking about the thing actually serving its optimal purpose. For health, for maximum energy, maximum nutrition, all right? It's alkalizing, like I even heard in a video before, because we know acid erodes, okay? We need more alkaline food, all right? I love this food. I love this food. Doesn't this look good? This is so gorgeous. I cannot wait to eat it. Thank you, God, or however you want to word that, all right? Never speak ill towards your food because it hurts you. And I think this is true just as money does, all right? Envision it when you're eating. Envision your food actually just like light when you're meditating. And they say envision that white light coming from the source. When you're eating your food, envision that food just like, I guess, a light of energy and nutrition hitting every cell of your body in the most promising, in the most powerful, in the most beneficial way to you. All right? And feel it satisfying. You know and trust that it's there for you to eat, for you to consume, for your life, to keep you alive, to keep you filled. You know what I mean? Also, it's important to me also for the meat eaters to thank the animals. All right? Thank the animals, because the animal didn't die in vain. It died for you to eat so that you can stay alive. So I remember there was an episode of Dual Survival that used to come on with Matt and Joe. I think his name was Joe. Yeah, the ex like Navy SEAL or something like that. One day they killed an animal. I can't remember what the animal was. But Joe was just like about getting firewood. He was just like, trying to get this meal on the go before dark. And he was ready to just go savage. And he had already stabbed the thing in the tree, like, And Matt was like, oh my gosh, like, no, like, you're like, he came on, the little the extra, what do you call that, the confessional part of it, where they talk like they're not with each other anymore, they're in the silence of their own like privacy talking. And he's like, I was really disturbed because like he didn't even want to thank the animal, and the animal just like gave his whole life for us, and like it's a sacrifice that the earth made from nature and all of that, so that we can live. To that effect. So it's very important to think about it that way, because it all is a sacrifice. It's all give and take in nature. We are here as one. Okay, when you see something affected in such a way, it's not in vain. It affects the whole picture. So it's important for you to use your conscious mind now to start making more conscious choices about how you act and how you react, how you respond, how you think and perceive things moving forward. So I hope this video has been informative for you today. Hit like if you liked it. Leave comments in the feedback in the comment section below, and so we can discuss. And do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell next to subscribe, lest you won't be notified. And until I come back with another great topic, I'm going to say peace out. What was that? Peace out, blessed be, and namaste.